What's up guys, Melanie Mac here, and I wanted to share something special with you guys. I got an early hands-on of Quantum Break, so I went to the Xbox or Microsoft Spring 2016 showcase, got to play a lot of games, and it was super fun, and I got all this great footage for Quantum Break. I played for almost 2 hours, and I've got some good stuff to show you guys, which I want to include in this video, but I just didn't want to just throw gameplay on you. I wanted to give you my impressions on top of that. So that's where we're going. Let's go, let's do this. So I went into the gameplay completely blind. I honestly heard of the game Quantum Break, but I didn't really keep up with it a whole lot because I just didn't know that much about it, and honestly, I guess I got kind of drowned in the other games that are coming out. So I went in completely blind, didn't even really know what to expect, and I had a ton of fun. The story immediately grabbed me because it was done in a way that was realistic, but at the same time bringing something unrealistic and supernatural into the game through the circumstances of the story. So it doesn't feel totally fantastical, even though there's all kinds of abilities that the main character Jack can do in the game due to certain circumstances and things that happen, which I'm not sure how much of it's been revealed or whatever, so I'm not gonna spoil anything. So, due to the story of the game, you are able to do some crazy stuff that is not realistic at all, but they do it in a way, and they tell the story in a way that seems very realistic. So you're gonna see the character design in general. It looks great. It looks lifelike. The characters, you feel like you would see these people walking down the street, you know? They aren't these like fantastical, perfectly smooth skin and all this stuff. Like, they look like real people, which is super cool. So I really liked that part of the game, and I really liked that it was relatable. So even though this is a crazy situation and there's all kinds of crazy stuff that you can do and there's a lot of insane twists and turns, it's still relatable and you feel like it's real life, and you feel that connection to the main character Jack in a way because of that. And Jack, he's a cool guy. I really do like him. He does have like a mysterious side to him, and I feel like there's a lot more of his personality that I do want to see throughout the game, and we'll obviously get the chance to do that when we play some more. But for the 2 hours that I did play, he definitely was very intriguing. He was very cool, calm, collected, but very interesting character at the same time. So I did like that. I'm really glad that the demo was 2 hours long because there's so much in the game. And there's so much to the combat that you're not gonna get just out of a 10 or 15 minute little demo. There, at the very beginning, you use a gun, and it's just like, oh, okay, this is pretty standard third person shooter action adventure, right? Wrong. You find throughout the game as you progress and you learn more abilities, and then as you're able to upgrade these abilities, that there is so much you can do. As you progress more and as you learn more abilities and stuff, you will find that the combat is extremely intuitive, and there's all kinds of stuff and strategies and ways that you can play. It's not just, okay, grab a gun and shoot people. You need to use your abilities. After a while of using these mechanics, you start to feel like a boss. Like, at first I was a little intimidated by it. I felt a little clunky. I felt like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Because, you know, these are a lot of abilities that I'm not used to seeing in a lot of games, so I'm kind of fiddling around with it. But as you get the hang of it, it's like freaking smooth as butter. You're just like zooming around, dodging people, throwing down shields, slowing down time, all kinds of crazy stuff, and you just feel like an absolute boss doing it as you get the hang of it. So I do really like that, and that was extremely cool. The enemies get smarter, if you will, or stronger, depending on whatever they have going for them, but you know, you have your standard enemies that look kind of like mercenaries. I don't know, they got their guns, they got their like police outfits and their bulletproof vests and whatnot, but then you also have more advanced enemies. You're gonna have these guys, for example, I ran into these guys who had these shotguns who were extremely strong, but they had like helmets and full body armor, so they took a lot more time and effort to kill those guys. But then taking a step even further, I ran into some enemies that had some of the same powers that I had, or Jack, the main character, had. So that was an extreme challenge because you can't just toss some abilities at them and it's gonna work every time, because they got a lot of the same abilities and they're gonna be able to use those against you as well. So it definitely got a lot more tricky, and it definitely got a lot more complicated as I went on and continued through the story, and I can only imagine it getting even more complicated throughout the game. There's some fun platforming elements that go into it. There are little puzzles, if you will, which is cool because I love puzzles, you know? It's always fun. And there's times where you can shoot down an obstacle, for example, that can help you get to a path that you otherwise couldn't get to, but then it might be in the way. So you can stand there, rewind time, and make the obstacle go back. So you can either traverse it again, or you can remove it from the way so you can get past it, stuff like that. So there's gonna be plenty of opportunities for you to use your abilities even outside of combat, which is really fun. Really, the only complaint I really have is I felt like there was no blind fire. Maybe I was doing something wrong, but I'm pretty sure I was not able to pull that off because I was running around and I had my reticle over like an enemy and I just tried shooting without zooming in and pushing the left trigger and it just wasn't happening. It wasn't gonna work. And so I was like, dang it would be really easy if I could just kind of run and fire a little bit like that. But I guess that just doesn't fit in with their gameplay mechanic, which is fine. But other than that, honestly, I'm extremely intrigued. I had an amazing time playing the demo. Before it was over, I was like, dude, I thought they said this demo was 2 hours long. Wait a minute, it was 2 hours long. And it just kind of blew my mind that much time had went by because I had so much fun with this game. So I am really excited about it as a game that wasn't really high on my radar, and now it is. And I hope you enjoy this gameplay that I have shown you and my little impressions here, but I'm honestly extremely excited for this and I cannot wait to play more. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I am really excited I got to share this all with you, and it's gonna be great stuff with a lot more other videos coming up, so stay tuned here on my channel. Make sure you are subscribed. Also check out my blog at meloniemac.com. You know, I'm just venturing into all of the things to show you guys all of the cool stuff. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more goodness, and I'll catch you later. Peace.